Everybody, how's it going? Back with another one. In today's video, I'm going to cover a topic specifically regarding consistency and how it's affecting me in my agency and what am I doing to combat and continue to be consistent when things are getting a little bit repetitive and the structures day to day become somewhat normal. So, if you don't know who I am, I'm Chris Hernandez, 19-year-old entrepreneur. I run my own ad agency where we specifically help ecom brands go to 6 to 7 figures. We've brought on a client around 3 months ago, helped them scale to 100K in less than a month, and that was a one case study. Specifically, this guy was selling steak products, so that was a fun one. And yeah, so without further ado, guys, I want to cover specifically regarding consistency. So a lot of beginners tend to mess up on is after the 6 month mark, after that 8 month mark, even after a year mark, where let's say nothing's really happening, so it's been somewhat slow for you in your business. You see a lot of beginners tend to crap out and just tend to neglect the day-to-day actions, which causes them to not go anywhere and not to grow with their agency. So the way I like to look at it as I have a set routine day to day. I already have in my mind the most important events I need to complete first before I can move forward on with my day. Specifically, what that looks like is the first thing I do is make a post in a Facebook group every single day, because that's where I track all my clients. That's where I get clients on Facebook. So I use OMA, organic market attraction methods, and yeah, that's the first thing I'm doing is just making a post in there. Then right after that, I shoot some content, and then yeah, just creating some content and setting up posts for the following days, and then checking on clients, following up with clients, people who've reached out in my own Facebook group, managing all that. So the day-to-day actions become somewhat like a routine, and it just becomes normal in a way of life, because the actions are going to be somewhat similar until you break that 10K mark. And then after you go from 10K to now you're trying to scale to 30, 40K, your routine's going to be somewhat different, because now you're going to be implementing paid traffic. So consistency is going to be somewhat, it's a mental game, it's a mental roadmap, because all consistency is how disciplined are you and how willing are you to follow the day-to-day actions when it's the third month, it's the 6th month, and maybe it's even a year, and nothing's really happening for you. So the way I like to frame this and the mindset I went into it when I chose to go all in and run this ad agency was specifically, I went in with no results, right? I went in with no. Of course, I want to get to 10K as quick as possible, but when I started, I just went in with no results. I just took it as if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then I need to work on the actions I need to take in order to put me in the position to land more clients. That's the way I looked at it. And if you're going into running a business specifically for you want to get rich quick, you want to make a lot of money, that's the worst mindset to have, because ultimately you're going to fail. You're not focusing on the process, because ultimately the process, if you focus on the process and enjoy the process, you're going to get to the end result. So you have to shift your vision from the materialistic things and then more into the progression and the principles of this business model, which is specifically you have 3 pillars, 3 steps, which is you need a system to get clients to book meetings on your calendar. Secondly, you need a solid team to deliver results for your clients. And thirdly, you need to understand how to communicate between your client and the team to make sure everything's connected and everything's going on well, and you are both on the same page when it comes to running ads and getting your client results. So with that being said, right, I mean, the principles are so easy. It's just they're so simple. I wouldn't say easy. It's so simple, but like I said, people go on. It's month 6, or it may even be like a year from now, and then people are going on. They're not seeing any results, and then they just quit. They crap out. The way I look at it is that when I started this business, I went in really nothing. I had nothing to lose. I was going all in. Now looking back at it, now I'm in the position where I brought on a client, got them results. Now it's like I'm waiting on to bring on that next stack of 3 to 4 clients, where it comes into waves. But the way I look at it is, if I chose to quit right now, I mean, I'd waste all the work I put in a year from now. So I have with consistency, it's just a matter of just discipline, and I look at it as a way of life, because I wake up, go straight to what I need to do for the business first, and then as the day progresses, that's where now I have more time on my hands to do other social stuff, personal stuff, cleaning around the house, all that good stuff. So, yeah, regarding consistency, it's more about a matter of discipline and how disciplined you are. Because when we get obsessed with what we do, it doesn't really feel like a job. It just feels like a passion. Because that's what I look at it as. If I can spend 24 hours on my business every single day, I would, because it's better than working 9 to 5. It's so much better than working at or going to school, because you're working for your own business. All the work you're putting in, you're gonna see the return on your by yourself. So the effort you can control is unlimited. It's infinite. And with working at a job, I mean, you're at a certain spot. You're there for a certain amount of hours, and you do that every single day. So it gets pretty repetitive. It's the same with the agency stuff too. It can get somewhat repetitive because you're doing similar actions. But the idea is that the money you're making is because the actions you put in and the effort you put in is infinite to the results you could obtain. So I look at it as, I'd rather spend a lot more time on myself working for my own business than working for somebody else. I always had this mindset at an early age, specifically around like 14, 15 in middle school, just obsessed with wanting to make my own money and just owning multiple streams of income. So, regarding that, and then tying that back into consistency, you got to look at it as the bigger picture. Because if you were to, let's say you're 6 months in, nothing's happening. Let's say if you quit right now, well, you know for sure that nothing's going to happen for you in the future, because you just quit on your only opportunity to get you to a better spot. And for me personally, I've always had a strong mindset, and I always knew I took everything for what it was. And I knew that this business, if it takes me 4 years to make my first 10K in revenue, which I doubt that's gonna happen, I'll make my first 10K in less than 6 months. But with that being said, right, if it takes me 4 years to make six figures, I mean, I'll still be making more money than the person barely getting out of college with a ton of debt. So, I mean, the principles are there, the concepts are there, and this business model is super simple, especially when you have no money to get started with. I encourage everybody to look at all my content, look at all the videos, and just get obsessed with it. And then when you feel like it's your time to make that investment, or even to go into the direction of running your own ad agency, look at all free content first, and then maybe invest into a course, maybe invest into mentorship, because that's what helped me scale quicker and get to a better position as quick as possible, because I took the chance of investing into mentorship. And I've spoke on this before, but if you have the capital to invest in mentorship, that is the best investment you can make in your life, because you're getting one-on-one help, and you're getting navigated help tailored to you and your situations you're facing. So that's what really helped me get to the next level. And I encourage everybody to seek out mentorship as well if you want to get this business model down and you want to scale it as quick as possible. But other than that, guys, that's really all I have for you. Consistency, it's more of a discipline. It's more about a set of principles. And once you do a set routine for 30 days, then it becomes ultimately just a natural habit. And then you, without subconsciously, without even noticing, you're implementing those actions day to day without even thinking about it. Because that's where I'm at today, where I don't even need to think about what I need to do, because I've done it for so long. It's just like I wake up, knock out the things I need to do, and then that's that. So don't overthink it, guys. Understand that consistency is just discipline. You need to follow the principles every single day. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions or any topics you want me to cover, comment them down below. I'll make a video on that. But other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed this video.